Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Protocast. This is episode 3A as of right now, because today we have with us Reven.
Hello, everyone.
If you guys should know this already, but he is co-owner with Lieutenant Rice of Protomod, which is why you guys are listening to this. And I'm also here with Rump.
Hello.
Today in 3A, we are going to be interviewing Reven. We have a few questions for him. First of all, Reven, how are you doing?
Doing fairly well today.
Got any plans for today? Just chilling, really? Hanging out?
Casual Saturday.
That's cool, that's cool. First off, I'm not sure many people know what your first name is, so can you let us know? Is that okay?
That's fine. My first name is Jeremy.
Alright. Well, everybody, Reven is Jeremy. I don't know if he's okay with you guys calling him that, but now you know.
It's fine within the mod, or within the community, but outside of the community, would you prefer you to, out of respect, call me Reven?
Alright. Rump, you got a question for him?
So Jeremy, how long have you been part of Protomod?
Of course, since the beginning, since I'm one of the owners.
How long has that been? Like, well, years, dates, stuff like that.
Although I can't remember the exact date off the top of my head, I know it's been well over a year, probably nearly 2.
Would you say you've known Rice that long?
I've actually known Rice for quite a bit longer.
Oh, how long have you known him?
Probably a good 5 years, maybe more than that.
Damn. Do you remember how you guys met at all?
Yes, I do actually. We were playing on a old community server. This is when Gary's mod first came out, and it was community was called My Gmod, and it was a casual build server, and for people who just wanted to find some nice people to just play with.
All right.
So what was the story behind Protomod? Like, what was the idea of making it?
Well, My Gmod died, and unfortunately, I was pretty much too young to understand what had all happened. I wasn't too active on the forums at that time. And we wanted to recreate the feel that we got from that community.
Alright.
My Gmod was an extremely close community, so that's why, of course, we automatically went to that.
What, how did, I'm sorry, but how did
Use your words.
Yeah. How did I'm dumb. Rump, did you ask him how Protomod came about, or
The story behind Protomod.
Yeah, that.
Alright, well, I'll just tell y'all a little bit more then. About 3 years ago, me and Rice, we got together, and he wanted to create a new community to try to mimic my Gmod, even though it had died several years before then. And since he had just, well, I don't know if he had just moved to Belgium, but he had finally started talking to me from Belgium. And we started up a community called Reven. And from there, that community slowly died out. Well, before that was also Absolute Gamers, but that was terrible. Anyway, when that one died out, he wanted to make a full-on community about a year ago, and he said, this is going to be it. This is our last chance. We need to make this work, and it needs to be good. So, thus came about Protomod.
So, is that when he made his first Gmod server too?
No, we actually had probably 2 or 3 before then.
Alright. Have you... no, this is kind of a dumb question, but have you enjoyed your time with Protomod?
Of course.
What keeps you coming back?
Nice people. That's pretty much it. Nice people. If it wasn't for that, games would be boring, and why would you play them?
Alright. Where do you see Protomod heading in the next few years?
In all honesty, I'm really not sure. I mean, I never expected it to be a TTT community, frankly, because I never liked it, but, you know, it was really glitchy in the past.
Do you like seeing how people are trying to expand what Protomod is known for, like with what Rump is doing this afternoon on April 6th, the ARMA event? Do you like seeing that sort of stuff, how we're trying to branch out?
I really do. I mean, I'm used to coordinating all the events, so it's kind of cool to just have someone else just say, "Oh, hey, look, you're going to be on for this event." I'm like, "Wait, what?" Of course,
Alright.
it'd be nice if I paid more attention on the form. I would have actually known about that.
Nah, man, you got other stuff to worry about. I'll get to those questions later. Um, I I don't know if you can answer this exactly, but what is one change you want to see in Protomod? If you can change anything, one thing, anything, what would it be?
Really, really don't know at this point. So I guess that's a misnomer.
All
That
right,
was terrible English.
don't worry about it.
An unknown. There you
I
go.
think Rump has a personal gripe against you. Rump,
Not
Yeah.
surprised.
The going on is, why do you keep thinking my accent is fake? That's what I want to know.
Well, when you first started English, when you first joined the community, your accent really did sound like a voice modulator, and I assume that was because your mic was pretty busted. When you got a new mic, I could easily tell it's your real voice.
That's good to know.
It sounded like you were a little 5-year-old trying to pretend to be like somebody who's 30. It's alright, guys. I'm Rumpelstiltskin. Let's go get this traitor.
oh dear.
So what do you think of my accent now? You can probably hear it.
Still can't
Although I
understand you.
can, I can understand you just fine. I mean, you just sound like somebody who either a serious smoker or someone who's just gotten lucky enough to have an announcer's deep throat, deep voice.
Oh,
What?
All right. What?
I'll have to test that one later.
Yeah.
No.
So, Revan, do you mind if we ask you a few personal questions?
If they get too serious, then I'll just tell you I'm not answering. But yeah, let's see.
All right. So, I heard you were joining the Air Force. This is true. Is this true?
Well, it was true, but I've actually signed almost all my enlistment paperwork. However, I still haven't got off to basics, and there's still a window for me to opt out right now.
Do you think
I'm still trying. Well, the reason why originally I was going there is finances, and life hadn't been on track for a while.
I can understand that. I can understand that reasoning.
So where do you see yourself in the next 5 years then?
Either development with a major corporation, or still in college with the Air Force.
Do you
So
think
you know,
Do you think you're gonna try to go to the Air Force Academy, or?
depends. Got an offer from. Well, I didn't get an offer from. I did get an offer from a job or a company, but they're waiting for someone to retire before I can actually take the position.
So will he be retiring soon? Hopefully.
Soon in that company can be 2 weeks to 8 months. So
Yeah. Well, hopefully within the next year you get that job, get into college, do what you need to do, fun stuff.
So what was
Yes.
what was the companies who was wanting to join? What was
You
the
don't have
company's
to-
name?
You don't have to
yeah,
give
I'm
the
not
name,
a.
But
It's a graphical design company.
alright, that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
Anything you want to say to your adoring fans, since everybody loves you, Revan, and your cheery personality?
Oh, of course, of course.
Nothing to say to them.
Probably not. I'm not much for words, even though I speak an awful lot.
Main reason you're talking now is because we're forcing you to.
Yeah.
I'm not a very talkative person. I mean, I'll be out with a group of friends, and I'll say I'm out for 9 hours of the night, and I might say 5 or 6 sentences.
Alright, I can understand
Most of
that.
which being, "Hey, look at that girl's ass."
Oh yeah, I understand that.
Yeah.
I know that feeling. Feeling in the pants. What?
No, you need to know how to control it, otherwise. Otherwise-
Once you get past like 17, you're able to control the little guy down there.
Who you calling little? What have you heard?
We were talking to Elvis, and some things led to one to another, and
Well,
Yeah.
let's not talk about Rump's Penina.
All right, I got one more super serious question for you.
All right.
Would you bone Rice?
No, I would not.
Why not?
Because I am not a homosexual.
You don't mix work with pleasure?
Well, that too, and I'm fairly sure, although Rice has great taste in women, as most women do, I do not think he is, a female.
Oh, okay.
And that is probably the only reason why I wouldn't, if, he had long blonde hair, and yeah, that's it. It's the only reason why. Now, if you did get a sex change operation, I might consider it. No.
We are
All right,
now.
I'll let him know. Let him know you're interested.
Go ahead.
All right. Thank you for the interview, Reven. I really appreciate it. Thank you for coming on. I wish we could have gotten questions from people on the forums, but they didn't give us questions like we asked them to in the first Protocast, because they're a bunch of meanie heads. But Thanks for coming on, man. You're awesome. Thanks for doing what you do. Keep up the good work, and thanks, man.
All right, thank y'all too. Good luck, and don't forget about Little Rice.
We won't. We may actually be able to interview him today. Not. Oh, wait. We have a surprise visitor here. Everybody, we got Rice.
Well, I'm going to get out before any of our stories conflict. Good luck, guys.
All right. See you, Reven.
See you, man.
Rice?
Yes, hello.
Welcome to Protocast, man.
The speak of the devil right there.
I wasn't sure you're going to be able to make it.
And nope, I was. I'm sorry about the text messages. I wasn't really sure exactly on when. I thought there may have been an assigned time or not, but no, I'm here now.
Don't worry about it. So yeah, I've got a list of questions. It's going to be similar to probably going to actually be the same list. It's going to be the exact same list we asked Reven.
All right.
Don't worry. When people who are listening to this, sorry to ask the same questions, but we'll try to come up with some new ones halfway through. But first question, how are you doing today?
Well, let's see. Today is it's been very short so far. Actually, I've only been awake for 32 minutes now, and I guess today is it's looking very dark. Seeing how I haven't seen sunlight, and hungry, very hungry. That's how today is so far.
Well,
but besides that, all is good.
Common's food isn't very appetizing, I admit.
Nope, and that's why I'm eating ramen right now. Good
choice. So, do you mind if we ask? I'm pretty sure most people know this already, but I'm just following the script because it's the easiest thing to do. What is your first name, so people can on Protomon know it and feel like they know you better?
All right. Yeah. No. Actually, with my senior operator meeting, his Lord Janissary asked me as well what my first name was, because he liked calling people by their first name instead of their alias, because he felt like it had a more professional approach to it. So I said, all right, and told him what my name was, and that is Alexander with a D-A-R at the end. It's different and the same time.
Would you prefer Alexander, or no, I'm not even gonna say that.
Or Rice.
Yeah. To be honest, on the internet, I like being called Rice, and if you guys do want to call me by my name, I think Alex will suffice, because it's just so much to spell out.
That's true. Alright.
How long's it been since you and Reven started Protomod, if you can remember?
It's been a little bit over a year now. At least that is if my memory serves me right. I think it started last January or something. Here, I think I can actually find out exactly when it started.
So, like January 2012?
Is that what he said?
No, I'm just...
okay. Oh, wait, no. I am looking at the forum right now. The forum started March 2012.
Alright, so it's been about a year.
Yes, exactly. Well, in a month. And, so it's been a while now. We started out with a sandbox server that did really well. Actually, like, we had, we got 51 members in March on the forum from just the build server, but it was more of a thing that people would just play when other people were on. It wasn't like something that would like be self-sufficient. Really, it had to be pumped up by me and Reven. We would be on it. People would join. We'd build some random stuff, but it kind of got a bit repetitive after a while, and we didn't really have a team speak then either. So and then we had a down period For
recently, we even updated the teams. You updated the TeamSpeak recently too.
Oh, has update occurred already?
No, I mean like we're at 101 people.
Oh, the 101 slots like that. Yes, that is very true. Yeah, no, I'm also looking at another update for the server side itself so that we can have better audio codecs. But no, yeah, we did just upgrade to 101 slots and 10 reserved slots. And
That's awesome.
yeah, so that's cool because we were just filling up too fast with the 20 slot server.
That's true. I think we about have 20 people on right now, to be honest. More,
That is
probably.
true.
19, damn.
And it's never empty either. There's always people that stay AFK, so.
Yeah. So how long have you known Reven? Like, I know you guys started Protomod together, but how long have you known him?
Wow, that is a good question because whenever I say like that I know somebody from the internet, I always give like an estimate of how long I think I've known them. But then when I go to like fact check, I realize that it's almost been a bit longer or shorter than I really thought it was. But for Reven, I think I met him when I was either 14 or 15 years old. Right now I'm 20, so that would either be 5 or 6 years. And we met in a community called MyGmod, which did really well, but then the owner vanished. But like, literally just vanished when a hurricane happened. And he survived, but everything around him got fucked up. His house, etc. Insurance was covering it, so that was nice, but that was kind of like I don't know, he changed his priorities when that happened too, so he wasn't on online anymore that much.
Sounds that timeline matches up with Reven's timeline, so yeah, you're spot on right there.
Okay, sweet, so I'm not lying. Good.
You briefly touched on it with your last explanation, but you met Reven in a different community. MyGmod, you said?
Yes, MyGmod. And that community was fantastic. I really loved it a lot. The owner of it, he was the nicest person I've ever met on the internet. He, yeah, I don't know, it was just like he didn't really know too much about Gary's Mod, but just like how nice he was. Like he had some really, really smart people in Gary's Mod that were helping him out because they just liked the guy, right? And no, his name was Saint Mark, so he was already got that religious figure title, right? And no, it was a very cool guy, but then yeah, unfortunately it ended up dying, and I tried reviving it by carrying over the group. He gave me the admin to the group, and I made a build server in it, but it just I don't know, it was dead for too long to be able to revive. Like it would just pretty much be a hole in the community. So yeah, that was when my team pretty much just officially died.
I'm gonna go a little off script here and ask, would you say you're kind of trying to base Protomod off it a tiny bit?
Actually, yes.
All right, that makes sense.
My Gmod is my still number one like idol when it comes to Gary's My Communities, and I bet Saint Mark would be very happy to hear that now, but I haven't seen the guy in a few years now.
Well,
but
maybe he'll see this podcast and get in touch.
That
I doubt
would
it though.
Be very, very funny if he did. But let's see. No, I've been around a few communities and been owner, co-owner, / super admin in all of these. So it was my Gmod, Plane Builders, Liquid Game, and Absolute Gamers. Let's see, Plane Builders I was super admin in, Liquid Game, and Absolute Gamers I was super admin / co-owner in, and they all had like this weird system of making admins. Like people got it way too easily. It was more of like a knowing thing. I mean, I guess I could kind of say it's like our operating system here, but we do have an application where we do have a vote to go through, but nobody that has like a real authority figure can make it up to the top just because they're friends. And
they
that
have to
did
be
happen
useful.
in the last communities. Yes, exactly. And the last communities that made that caused conflict, and people didn't like each other that were up there because there was too many of them, and yeah, people just weren't getting along, and one person ended up like kind of trying to delete something on the forum so that he could delete a user, but he ended up deleting more than that, and people started getting pissed, and it seemed like everybody was getting hacked by each other, and the death of a few communities so far, and I won't let that happen.
The way you explained that, I know we've been having issues with operators. Anybody can see that.
Yeah.
You don't have to answer this if you don't want to, but
I don't know.
I know you're trying to fix that issue right now. Do you?
Yes.
Do you want to just cut me off now from that train of thought?
No. Sorry, you can keep going. Sorry.
I know you had a op training session.
Yes.
Would you be willing to go as far as demoting people if they're still causing trouble?
Yes. I am trying to rule the operator rank more or less with an iron fist, not as in like people make one mistake and then get cut off. I really haven't demoted many people. I've only been demoting people that were like gone for too long, or one person that requested it recently, but there are definitely issues, and I've posted in the administration area actually saying that I'm considering demoting 2 people right now, and it's just because those issues, they can totally be averted, and I'd rather have them be non-existent than occurring all the time. And the users, I don't think that they will leave, and if they do, then it will really show how much that they care about Protomod.
Yeah, I can agree with that. Well, you've told us a little bit about the story of Protomod.
Yes.
I believe we have that covered now. Rump, why don't you grab the next question right after the story of Protomod?
Okay, where do you see Protomod is heading? Like, what do you see it's going to evolve into? What, in your words?
Protomod. Where it's going to evolve. I think that Protomod, it's still got a good history, or it's going to make good history in the future, which sounds totally like Back to the Future there. But no, I plan on expanding more servers. Our admins right now, yes, you Rump, we are going to do our own admin training because we've done operator, we've done senior operator. Now we just got to get the admins, and the admin training is going to be the most difficult one because you're actually going to be learning stuff like it's college. The information that you guys are going to be learning is stuff on how to make new servers, how to manage them, how to install new add-ons, how to make stuff not break and work better. And yeah, we plan on definitely getting a death run server in the very near future. And RP, I'm not going to do that, or at least not soon, because that causes too many arguments, and that's what happened in my Gmod as well. Is they made an RP server and so many people got angry at each other. It was just becoming a big mess.
So basically, if God forbid you happen to disappear, there will be people who know how to continue the operations of Protomod.
Yes, and the people that I will entrust with the admin rank, well, that I already do entrust with the admin rank, will technically already be able to make themselves owner if they wish. But that's only if they see that a complete overhaul would be necessary and that I should be banished.
There'll be no mutiny for a while. No mutinies are going to happen.
Hush, Rump, don't tell them our plan.
Yeah,
yeah, that question doesn't apply to you. What is one change you would want to see in Protomod if possible? Just anything you could change. Yeah, anything.
If I could change anything, then it would probably be, well, the things that I wish that would be like any change would be something that I could actually make happen. Mainly get a US server, which is something that you'd want, Dan.
Yeah, I'd like that.
Because our members are just I love Europe. I'm originally from it, and in Belgium, and just there's a lot of people from the EU playing, but nobody from the US. It's just me, DeGold, Dan, and Reven, really. And if I come on TeamSpeak here late at night, there won't be anybody on. I'll be here all alone. While if it's late at night in Europe or something like that, then yeah, there's gonna be 100 people on. It's just but I wish there was more people to talk to here in the US, and also get a larger community base here.
That would be great. We'll work on that. See what we can do.
We can fix it up.
Yeah, we're Bob the Builder. Do you mind if we ask if? Oh shit. Wait, I got it. Never mind. Do you mind if we ask a few more personal questions?
Yeah, go ahead.
So recently you posted on the forums about starting a company. I think the name that was chosen was Code of Cloth, right?
Code of
No,
Cotton.
that is incorrect.
Shit, I'm wrong.
Code of Cotton, yeah, that's it.
Code of Cotton, right? Sorry, my bad.
No, it's okay.
Um, you started that up. I've seen I've seen the designs. They're nice. Everybody so far I've seen likes them. Do you want to talk about Code of Cotton at all and about shirts and stuff?
Well, let's see. Code of Cotton is a company that I just, yeah, exactly like you said, recently started, and like it was like it was an idea that was lingering around for a while, and I just thought, you know what? Why hesitate? Why wait on nothing? You know, the only thing that's holding me back is myself. So why not just, remove these shackles from my scumbag brain is giving me, and just go ahead and just do it, which is unfortunately the motto of Nike. But yeah, do it, right? And I at one point just stayed up all night until 10 a.m. in the morning, making the website, getting everything ready. Then the next day, I was just focusing that whole day completely on designing T-shirts. Then after that, I was just doing research on everything, calling people up, manufacturers and stuff like that, trying to get the best prices and quality. And it was just I put a lot of work into it, and I'm actually really happy that I'm doing this because it seems to be getting some traction already. And I haven't sent anybody the Facebook page or the website really, because I don't want people to go ahead and like it before things are actually available for purchase. But I had recently made an order for a total of 37 shirts that will be coming in 2 weeks, so then I can actually start selling.
So, are you going to be? I know you're in the U.S. right now. I know that because, well, I'm not gonna say why, even though people probably already know. But are you gonna be selling? I know you're gonna be selling to U.S. residents. Are you gonna be selling to people in the EU or Europe?
Well, it's a really complicated issue with international shipping, and I went to the post office and was asking them like how much that it would cost for shipping, and like within the U.S. the highest price is usually like $5, and if I were to go for Europe, they were saying that like without like any special delivery, it would just like be like a week, or well, it'd be like a few weeks I think. And to get it to like France, for instance, might be like $16 or something for the shipping. And I could possibly allow it, but then people that would be ordering from the EU, they would have to know that they'd be paying a much bigger shipping fee. Like, I mean, they'll see it, of course, but I just feel like that a lot of people would be turned off by that. And then I would also be taking Amazon's approach, because Amazon doesn't ship outside the country that the site is designated for, because they have .co.uk and a .com.
All right. So, best case scenario, you would love to ship to Europe, but from what I can understand, as of right now, it seems feasibly not impossible, but logistically unsound.
Yeah, I mean, I could allow it, but it calls for a lot of problems.
All right, I can understand that. Rump, why don't you ask him the question you asked?
Aye, that's a good discussion. Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years then, Rice?
In the next 5 years, it's a really foggy future for me. As in, like, I really don't know where I'll be going. But,
hopefully
right now,
graduated college.
Yeah, well, that will happen. So, graduated from college, most likely with an international business degree and also finance. With that, I hope to work for a company or for myself if that was happening. But like, if I were to be working for a company, then I would probably be working for, well, yeah, something that has to do with their international business. You know, like where I'd be going on a flight to go to France, meet with some team that like their marketing team or something, and try and discuss like exactly what we want to have over in the U.S., like how we can split it up. Like that's just like an example of something that you would do for international business, because I already know quite a few languages, and that's very helpful for when it comes to getting that major, because business is something that everybody already has. Like a lot of people do that major, and it's not really that special, but when you have international business, the qualifications are a lot higher and the rewards as well.
I mean, even knowing Dutch is a useful skill. Hope I got that right.
It is true.
Yes!
Because I don't know. I'm glad Dutch was the language that I was also raised with, because I mean in Europe it's not like it's a hugely spoken language, but the center of the European Union is in Belgium, and there they speak either French or Dutch, and I've got both of those covered now, so that's awesome. And in Holland they speak Dutch, and it's it. I mean it's a great country. I really love Holland. Actually, I think that might be one of the countries that I might be moving to if I could choose where to work. I think Holland might be the place to do it.
All right, that's cool. We've only got a few questions left. One, anything you want to say to the people of Protomod? Just anything at all. Just how do you feel?
Well, let's see. Protomod, I love you guys. It's I mean, I know it sounds kind of like stereotypical to say that, but I feel like that. I mean, from the communities that I've been in the past, the owners, they were impossible to reach, or well, I mean, even if you did reach them, they just didn't want to talk to you because you were just a user or you were just an operator. You know, it's like you weren't worth their time. They only like speak to their like co-owner friend or something, and it's just I feel like they make themselves too exclusive, and also they're kind of assholes. From what I've noticed, a lot of them seem to have this ego-driven communities. You know, like they want to have this authority figure where they have the power and they can ban people easily. Because I mean that happens in the past communities I've been into. Like the owner, he would be a complete douchebag, and I'd be like, "Yo, dude, you're doing this wrong. You're not supposed to just ban this guy because you don't like him. You know, you can't just go around swinging that hammer." And I really want to drive the community a different way than that. So, and I'm glad. Like I talk to everybody here. Like whenever somebody messages me on Steam, I make sure to answer to every person that messages me. And yeah, I just I'm glad to have you guys. It's really an honor to have everyone in the community that is here to be part of it. I mean, it's gotten so big recently. It's nice, you know.
It's hard to keep up with
that
it.
meeting. Yeah, it's whatever. I'm just really happy about it. Yeah,
it's an exciting time for Protomod.
Exactly.
And I've got one more super serious question for you.
All right.
Would you bone Reven?
Okay, yeah, I was thinking that sounds like you're getting a bit sarcastic there, but no, it's completely serious.
100%.
I'll let you guys think about what my answer would be.
Okay, Reven, you heard it here. He would bone you. All right, thanks for coming on with us today, Rice.
All right, thanks, Dantron. Thank you, Rump. It was nice talking to you guys.
All right. Okay, thanks for listening in, everybody. I know we went over the what we were trying to do, 8 minutes. It's probably close to
an hour.
It's close to 30. Oh shit, probably has been that long. Well, it's been a long time. Please listen to this in sections. If you this is the end. I'm sorry. If you're still listening, thank you. Have a good afternoon, night, evening. Thank you for listening to the 3rd episode of Protocast. You guys are awesome. Keep it up. Respond to us. Give us suggestions, stuff like that. We'll be having more events coming soon. Thank you, and have a nice night.